As a matter of fact, they do everything but worship.
My God.
They fall asleep.
My God.
They go play outside.
My God.
They play Candy Crush on their phone. I'm talking about spectators. Spectators come to church after the offering and leave before benediction. Spectators will attend musicals, but they won't go to revival. Spectators will go to church picnics, but they won't go to prayer meetings. Spectators are the folks you see maybe on Christmas, New Year's Eve,
Mother's Day,
Easter, and possibly Mother's Day. Spectators are the folks that just, no matter how hard you try, won't go to Bible study or Sunday school.
My God.
The spectators were there with Mary, Lazarus' sister, when she was in the house. They were comforting her. They were mourning with her.
Jesus.
They're always around when trouble strikes.
Yep.
They're always in the mix.
Yep.
Whenever you hear trouble in the church, their name is involved in it.
Oh, Lord.
And when she ran out to meet Jesus, the spectators followed her there. When she cried out to Jesus and Jesus saw her weeping and he wept himself, the spectators were the one oohing and awing over how much he loved Lazarus. The spectators were also the ones who said, this man healed the blind. Couldn't he have kept Lazarus from dying?
Well,
spectators will keep your prayer life active.
They will.
They're the ones who Jesus prayed for in verse 42.
Yep.
And his prayer lets me know that there is an upside to spectators. That is, if they spectate long enough, they will turn from spectators to believers. If they stand by long enough, they will turn from a spectator to a believer. Because the glory of God has the power to turn a spectator into a believer.
All right.
Believers have the confidence, the conviction, and the faith that God is who he says he is, and he can do what he says he can do. Believers are fully persuaded that God can do anything but fail. Believers are the ones who say, I hear you, doctor, but I know what God says. Believers are the ones who say, I hear you, devil, but I know what God says. Believers are the one, I hear you, sickness, but I know what God says. Believers are the one, I hear you, test results, but I know what God says. Believers are the one that says, I see you lack of research sources, but I know what God says. I hear you, loan officer, but I know what God says. I hear you, guidance counselor, but I know what God said about my baby. I hear you, accountant. I know that we're in the red, but I know what God says. Believers are the ones that will look at their bank accounts and tithe anyway. Believers are the ones that no matter what they're facing, they will say, if I bring the faith, God will bring the power. And they don't make believers like they used to. They don't make believers like Big Mama no more. You know those big mamas who could feed an entire household full of folks with beans and cornbread? Who could make a 3-course meal out of flour, shortening in a gas stove? You know those believers who can make bread, butter, and sugar look like a delicacy? Believers who can make $20 stretch 2 weeks? Believers who can make a quarter of a tank of gas last a whole week long? Believers who can have an empty refrigerator, and then they will get down on their knees, but when they would get up, groceries would be waiting on them outside the door. Do I have any believers in the house today? Do I have any believers in the house today? The Bible says that after Jesus raised Lazarus from the dead, many of the Jews believed in him. And that's a blessing to believe after you see the miracle. But do I have any believers in here who are willing to believe before the miracle? Before the breakthrough, before the healing, before the deliverance? Are there any before believers in the house? I feel it. Can we just take a moment to let the devil know I believe God? Can we just take a moment to tell the devil, you threw your best shot at me, but I still believe that God will make a way because he is the way. Do I have any believers? I'm almost through. Before I talk about the betrayers and the haters, I want to just take a quick moment to highlight our deliverer. Verse 33 to 38 shows the natural side of Jesus, but verses 39 through 44 show the super side of Jesus. He is truly the epitome of supernatural.
All right.
He is fully man and he's fully divine. He shows his human nature by weeping and groaning in spirit, but he shows his divinity by having the power to raise a dead man from the grave.
All right.
All right.
And can you imagine what Jesus is feeling? Can you imagine how difficult it is to serve people who don't believe in you?
My Lord.
I mean, not one of them. Not his 12 disciples. Not Mary, not Martha, not even the Jews. They literally counted out the possibility that Jesus had the power to bring life to a dead situation. They were looking at more at what they didn't have and not who they had. They were looking at more at who they lost and not in who they had. They were counting their negatives instead of their positives.
All right.
When I was growing up, we used to sing a song all the time. Count your blessings. Name them one by one. Stop looking at your negatives and start counting your blessings. Number one, he woke me up this morning. Number two, he woke me up this morning. Number three, he woke me up this morning. Number four, he woke me up this morning. Number five, he woke me up this morning.
My Lord.
They were more focused on what they didn't have. And they missed out on who they had. And when they get to the tomb, Jesus doesn't touch Lazarus. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
He didn't ask them to bring his body so he could lay hands on him. No. All Jesus did was speak a word.
Well,
Can I just tell you real quick that no matter what you need, no matter what you're waiting on, no matter how big your problem is, all you need is one word from the Lord. I mean, you could be facing your darkest situation. You could be even facing death, but all you need is one word from the Lord to turn it all around. Maybe you need him to say the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared to the glory that shall be revealed in us. Or maybe you need to hear him say, as I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. I will not fail thee, nor will I forsake thee. Or maybe you need to hear him say, do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you, and I will uphold you with my righteous right hand.
All right.
my Lord.
Or maybe you need him to say, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Maybe you need to hear him say, ask, and it shall be given. Seek, and ye shall find. Get to knocking, and the door shall be open.
All right.
Or maybe you need to hear him say, for I know the plans I have for you.
My Lord.
They are plans for good and not for evil. To give you a future and a hope. Maybe you need to hear him say, come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Maybe you need to hear him say, cast all your care upon me because I care for you. Maybe you need to hear him say, even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord. You may need to hear that, but all Lazarus needed to hear was his name.
Well,
And when Jesus called Lazarus' name, he was really giving him a second chance. Do I have any second chance believers in the house? Do I have any third chance believers, fourth chance believers, fifth chance believers, countless chance believers? Do I have any Lazaruses in the house who can testify that my friends gave up on me, my family gave up on me, my haters even gave up on me, they planned my funeral, they were discussing who was going to get my life insurance, even I had the towel in my hand ready to throw it in, I was about to give up on myself, but Jesus never gave up on me. And when Jesus raised Lazarus from the dead, guess what he did? He started the first revival. You know how I know? Only in a revival will you hear the words loose and let go. Loose and let go. Can we just start a little revival up in St. Phillips this morning. A revival is described as a spiritual awakening. And I believe the church has been asleep for quite some time. So can we just take a moment to have a spiritual awakening? Can we have a Lazarus type revival real quick? Can we just take 30 seconds to give God our best praise? I'm not going to pump or prime. I'm not going to tell you what to say. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But while you're in the house of the Lord, you may as well give God some praise. You may as well give God some glory. Can I just get 5 people who will praise God anyhow? Do I have any praise God anyhow believers? Do I have anybody that will praise God anyhow? After the loss, after the death, after the divorce, after the breakup, after the unfavorable diagnosis, after the no, after the false stroke, after. Praise Him anyhow. Praise Him anyhow.
My Lord.
When you praise Him anyhow, you let the devil know, I still believe God. Praise Him anyhow. Praise Him anyhow. I dare you to not let your neighbor outpraise you. Praise Him anyhow. God's glory is in this place. Praise Him anyhow. I just need 30 more seconds just to give God some glory. Has He been good to you? Has He paid your bills? Has He healed you of your sick bed? Has He told the devil no in your life? Did He block every attack, every car accident? Can I have some praises in the Before I sit down, can I give you a quick moment, quick warning about the betrayers and the haters? I just want to do this real quick. There's a difference between a betrayer and a hater.
Right.
Haters are people who intensely dislike you and they have hostility towards you. Haters are also spectators. They are keenly aware of what you're doing. They're not just watching, but they're watching and wishing that you fail.
Oh, yeah.
You must be able to recognize your haters, but more importantly, you must pray for discernment so that you can recognize your betrayer.
My Lord.
All right.
I don't give too much thought to haters, but betrayers are dangerous. Betrayers are people disguised as supporters. But at any given moment, they will deliver you or news about you into the hands of your haters. Verse 46 and verse 47 exposes is Jesus' betrayers and his haters. His betrayers were the ones who told Jesus, who told about Jesus to the Pharisees, but the Pharisees took counsel on what they should do with Jesus. And unfortunately, if Jesus had haters and betrayers,
My God.
you are not exempt. Every great leader, every influential person, every believer will have to experience at least one betrayer in their life.
That's right.
Haters are close, but they are not as close as betrayers. Haters are always on the outside of the camp, but the betrayers are always hidden in the camp. And most times, betrayers are not who you expect them to be. Although they seem supportive, although they seem to have good intentions, although they will cut off somebody's ear for you, they're still betrayers. Job